Now on 767 News, Amit John Baptist received this year's Marcel Jamala Fontaine Scholarship. Opposition United Workers' Party nominates former Commonwealth political advisor as Speaker of the House, and Brewery and Beverage Limited employees stage protest action while 3 college students barely escape a vehicular accident. And in sports, owner of Musicland donates football gear to 3 secondary schools. Welcome to 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. I'm Alicia George. Stay with us for the latest news and developments right after this break.
We're having a huge tax sale at Quartz, which means you can get great deals and save up to 60% off selected items across the store. Sale starts January 17th. Shop with cash or use ready finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Save big with up to 60% off at the Quartz January tax sale while stocks last. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Feel the power surging. Watch how them doors them open. Lean back, feel the magical work of Appleton. Walk up on high and floating. Sorry, but I really can't help but gloating. I said lean back and feel the magical taste of Appleton. Appleton, come turn me on. Appleton, and walk up my body. Appleton, chase on love. Appleton, oh, I'm feeling the party. Appleton, come turn me on. Appleton, walk up my body. Appleton, chase on none. Appleton, oh, I'm feeling the party.
Welcome back. First up this news time. Committee pour Études Créoles, CEC, has named Amit John Baptist of Capuchin this year's Marcel Jamala Fontaine Scholarship Fund recipient. The Marcel Jamala Fontaine Scholarship Fund was formed in 2006 by Dominican nationals, both here and abroad, in an effort to preserve the island's rich culture. It was named in honor of cultural activist Marcel Jamala Fontaine, who was committed to developing Dominica's cultural heritage. CEC's chairman, Raymond Lawrence, said he hopes that the scholarship will inspire John Baptist to accomplish more in cultural development.
We hope that the award will help to inspire him and encourage him to accomplish even more in the area of cultural development, and that he in turn will be an inspiration to other young persons in his community and the rest of Dominica to play their part in keeping our heritage alive and strong in Dominica.
Fontaine was a founding member of the Committee pour Études Créoles, which was set up by the Cultural Division to develop and implement strategies to preserve and promote the Creole language. The scholarship is intended for students who are eligible to attend the Dominica State College. Scholarship candidates must be a member of a cultural organization and is required to carry out a cultural project or undertake a cultural internship during the scholarship period. Frank John Baptist, who represented his son Amit at a small ceremony on Thursday morning, was quite proud of his son's accomplishment.
The journey for him has started since he was a babe. I never got involved in the sense of trying to discourage his mom or he for getting involved in culture. Most times that they have to go out to perform or to practice, I'm the one staying at home, doing all the chores so that they can go forward and do what they have to do. So it's bearing fruits now.
Last year, Amit John Baptist received the Young Artist Award, which recognizes the most outstanding young person participating in Dominica's independence celebration cultural activities. He was recognized due to his consistent involvement in the field of culture at an early age. Representative of the Scholarship Fund, Delmans Rasmo Moses, said the idea is to tie academia and academics to culture.
It's about encouraging young people to get involved in cultural activities. and at the same time tie academia and academics to culture. Because it's not just a taboo here on the side of the road that pick up his thing when the German independence come. We want to say it has value both for students but for professionals as well. And it's about giving value to culture, giving value to the language, giving value to what is ours.
Moses described the late Marcel Jamala Fontaine as a militant activist for cultural preservation. Herbert Signoret and his wife in New York, along with members in the Caribbean community who support the efforts of the late activist, raised the funds for this year's scholarship recipient. The last year the scholarship was awarded was in 2009. Moses is hoping that the revival of the fund will spark further interest that will help keep the scholarship thriving. Meanwhile, KEC's chairman, Raymond Lawrence, revealed that the next major project for the KEC will be an updated version of the Creole Dictionary. In other stories, the United Workers' Party on Wednesday announced that they will nominate former Commonwealth political advisor and senior public service manager, former Freedom Party member Judith Pestina, for the post of Speaker of the House of Assembly. Opposition leader Honorable Lennox Linton says the current Speaker of the House, Alex Boyd Nice, has held the position since 2000, and it is time for someone else who can get the job done. Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit said the government will nominate Boyd Nice to continue as Speaker of the House and Edward Regis as Deputy Speaker. However, Honorable Linton says Pestina is well prepared to do justice to the challenging responsibility of guiding the business of Parliament to higher levels of achievement in the public interest. He added Pestina, who is happy to serve if elected, has a wealth of professional accomplishments in addition to her passion for excellence, well-known capacity for fairness and objectivity, and her outstanding oral and written communication skills. Pestina, who is a former Deputy Director of the Political Affairs Division of the London-based Commonwealth Secretariat, led and served on a number of missions, observing elections in several Commonwealth member states designed to help strengthen and protect democracy. She also collaborated with the senior leadership team in the development and delivery of a variety of solutions for governance challenges facing small island states. Honorable Linton added Pestina's mixture of skills and competences make her ideal for this important public service engagement. The new parliamentary term since the December 8, 2014 general election begins on February 23, 2015. And the protest action continues in 2015. In fact, a number of employees of Brewery and Beverage Limited on Thursday staged protest action when they decided to refrain from working at the plant in Fort Bawa over a sudden date change for the payment of salaries from fortnightly to bi-monthly. General Secretary of the Waterfront and Allied Workers Union, WAU, Curtis Okis, in an interview with 767 News, said the manner in which this was communicated to the employees was disrespectful, since they only received a memo on the action the Wednesday, 24 hours before they decided to protest.
The workers at Kubuli have been accustomed to be paid fortnightly, but management have taken the decision to pay the workers bi-monthly. In that regard, the pay period for February, as indicated by management, is going to be the 11th of February. But workers were expected to be paid today, and they have certain commitments and they have certain responsibilities, financially and otherwise. And having prepared themselves to get their payments today so that they can address those commitments, it is putting them at a disadvantage.
Augusta said what is also disrespectful is that the management of Kubuli did not hold any consultation nor seek the feedback from the employees on the salary payment date change.
That is going to cause the workers some further financial stress, because when you don't honor your commitment financially to the institutions, they put penalties for late payments and that type of thing. And because of the fact that the workers were not able to make any arrangement with their financial institutions, they are going to have to shoulder that additional financial responsibility. So therefore, this disrespect by the management to the workers, they are demonstrating today to send a message to management that things need to be done better, that the workers are human beings, and therefore anything that is going to impact them, they should be informed and advised and agreement reached. But in this case, you have a situation that in less than 24 hours, they are told that their pay period is going to be changed.
However, the protest action was short-lived as through dialogue with the regional manager of Kubuli, Augustus was able to negotiate for the employees to be paid by Friday, and the bi-monthly payment will begin effective March 1st. In other stories, $800,000 EC worth of grant aid has been distributed among 4 organizations in Dominica. On Wednesday, newly appointed ambassador of Turkey to Dominica, Aiden Evergen, officiated the donation with the Ministry of Health, the Division of Agriculture, the Dominica Water and Sewage Company Limited, DOWASCO, and DBS Radio at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and CARICOM Affairs Conference Room. The donation comes after a visit by 2 officials of TICA, where the government of Turkey agreed to support 6 projects proposed by various government departments in May of 2014. Ambassador Evergen said his government's policy is to deepen and strengthen relations in their cooperation with Dominica.
We see Dominica as a very important partner, a trusted partner in this region. And we believe that we can collaborate with Dominica on many issues, both at the bilateral as well as international level.
Ambassador Evergen said the embassy will continue to work further for cooperation between Turkey and Dominica. The ambassador has already identified many sectors where increased cooperation is needed. He expects that a TICA office will be opened within the Caribbean region to establish closer contact with the Caribbean people.
We will be observing with appreciation the social and economic development efforts of Dominica. And we will be only very happy if we can contribute to these efforts, to also to support these social and economic development efforts here.
The monetary donation will aid the building capacity in the agricultural extension services, equipment support for the Dominica Broadcasting Corporation, upgrading of the Portsmouth Hospital's laboratory, and purchasing maintenance tools for water and sanitation infrastructure. 2 male and 1 female college student escapes serious vehicular accident. More when 767 News returns.
Welcome to Court's Digital World, where we have the widest range of digital products from the world's best brands, televisions, tablets, laptop computers, mobile phones, and much more. Connect, explore, engage.
When you serve your family Chocolisto, they'll be getting a tasty drink. That's good for them, they'll love the taste, so delicious and chocolatey. With vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, and vitamin D. With niacin, calcium, and iron too, they will drink nutritiously. And you will love the value, because Chocolisto gives you great taste and nutrition at a very affordable price. So say goodbye to high prices, and say hello to Chocolisto. An affordable nutrition in a tasty drink at Estefan's. Right place, right price.
Celebrate the mass with trading at Courts. Need to spruce up outdated and old products this carnival? Well, trade in your old item for something brand new at Courts and get up to $400 cash discount. The more you spend, the greater the cash discount. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases, but shop on credit and pay absolutely nothing until Easter with purchases 24 months and over. We'll even haul away the old item when we deliver the new. So don't wait. Shop today and enjoy the mass with Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
Thanks for staying with us. 2 male and 1 female student from the Dominica State College were left bewildered after the vehicle in which they were traveling spun out of control on Thursday afternoon. The driver was reported to have been speeding when the vehicle overturned 4 times with the students inside along the Stock Farm Main Road. Witnesses on scene said the individual seemed to be bleeding from the back of the head and hands. The female student was spotted at the back of the vehicle while the 2 males were in the front.
I saw the driver, I see him bleeding from his back head there. The other fella, where I see the blood coming out, I think somewhere in his hand.
In his hand?
Yeah, and then the woman now, The woman, well, she more or less look like she in shock.
Okay.
She more or less look like she in shock. Because she now come out from the back seat. The other two came out from the front
seat, yeah.
So she must get cushion.
The names of the students are unknown. And organizers of the 2015 Carnival Mother's Queen Show is promising a spectacular event scheduled to take place on Saturday, February 7th at the Arawak House of Culture. Secretary and Treasurer of the Carnival Mother's Queen Show, Claudine Charles, said the show will also feature numerous guest performances by young local artists.
We are grateful to be here, and we have 7 beautiful ladies from different areas of the country. That is Kendra Steven from Newtown, main sponsors Miss Sub-Zero Degree, Frances Lockhart from Vickers, sponsored by Cashwees and AC Shillingford, Annadale Jacob St. Joseph, Miss Fusion Village Restaurant and Bar, Tanika Loda, Miss Call Cafe, sponsored by J. Astafan and Co. Limited, Geraldine Davis, who have a number of sponsors, Steinman Pirates Limited, and a few others, Anytime Central Melvinas, Lena Durham from Calibishi, who is sponsored by Dominica Lotteries Commission and Boys Jeep Rental. We have Eloise Etienne from the Kalinago Territory and Stock Farm, Miss Bio Oil, sponsored mainly by Jolly's Pharmacy.
According to Charles, the show, which is in its 3rd year, is aimed at highlighting the talent of the young mothers while building their confidence level.
One of the highlights of our show is the traditional mass, which is part of our culture. So that is something that is a mark, one of the marks of the show. So this we would like to present as mothers of Dominica to the nation.
Charles said being part of the Carnival calendar has helped the event in securing sponsors. Getting the business community to come on board remains a challenge. She added the contestants have been working tirelessly in preparing for the show, which demonstrates their commitment. The Carnival Mother's Queen Show will begin at 8 p.m. with the opening performance to be followed by the talent round, Old Masquerade round, swimwear round, evening wear, and the question and answer round. The show will also be streamed live via Comsa TV at a cost of US $5. The crowd adjudged Calypsonian Comforter winner of the latest Stardom Calypso tent activity on Wednesday night. Comforter won the Stardom tent road match title with his song entitled The Speaker Paka Chargé. Comforter competed against 18 other Stardom tent competitors. The Lapway did not die there, as there were several other performances for the night, including Lapo Cabwit and Sensei bands, veteran Calypsonians, and yesteryear's road march tunes sung by Calypsonian Sai.
If I had a chance to live my life again, without pretending I would tell you prayer. I made a lot of mistakes in this life, I would like to say. But of all the things that I hold yet to be, one is being born and raised in this country. Watch your bottom, love you whining on. Men who like to bet should be on the alert. Take precaution, you can take a chance. When you jump in for carnival, you won't find romance. When you jump in for carnival, stick close to your wife.
And that's it for local news. The latest in sports news is coming up next with Larry, so stay tuned.
Digicel Play wishes to advise all customers of ongoing upgrade works on our network across Dominica. We are aware that some customers may be experiencing interruptions in their service. Please be informed that the ongoing works will be carried out over the next few months as we upgrade to the next generation of broadband technology. As such, we apologize for any inconvenience caused. Our technical team will attempt to reduce any outages to a minimum. We thank you, our customers, for your patience and look forward to launching new products to Dominica over the coming months.
Every time I complain to my mother,
So if you see me acting like I am really strange, is the frustration and the pain, sir, taking a toll on my brain. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know.
At Beacon Insurance, we let you choose your own motor coverage. The price, you choose. The benefits, you choose. And it's available online all day, every day. Log on to beacon.co.tt and choose the most affordable way to insure your car today. Beacon, switched on.
Good evening and welcome to 767 Sports. In tonight's coverage, we begin with football. The football teams of 3 secondary schools on the island are much better equipped following the donation of football uniforms on Thursday by owner and manager of Musicland, Jason John Baptiste. John Baptiste said this donation came as a result of requests by officials from the schools for uniforms or any other assistance possible.
Through the help of a manufacturer which I recently made in contact with in Pakistan, where I can maybe get uniforms from a rather cheap and low price, and through the help of NIFA, I agreed, well, I could maybe source the uniforms and bring them in, and then maybe make a contribution to the schools for the development of football and teaching the young footballers of Tudi something which they'll be happy with, something where they go out to play for their school and represent their school, and where they'll feel proud.
John Baptiste, who is also the second vice president of the Dominica Football Association, said the players with their new uniforms will feel motivated to improve their level of play.
As we all know, for it to get better, or for football levels to rise, the certain players who are involved in football have to train. Without training, the certain things which are expected would not happen. The results which you might want would not happen if the teams do not train. So in short, the 3 schools which will be receiving these uniforms are the Dominica Grammar School, which will be receiving this kit. Then you have the Gudu Junior Secondary High School, which will be receiving this kit, white and black. As you can see, the cool colors, and the Community High School, Dominica Community High School.
He said he will continue to conceptualize various ways in which he can assist the schools. The value of the donation is estimated at $4,000. The representatives of the schools all expressed thanks to John Baptiste for the donation. In basketball, the Sports Division Secondary Schools Under-20 Basketball Championship will open on Friday at the Dominica Grammar School at 3 p.m. 9 schools have indicated their interest in participating in this year's championships. Speeches are expected to come from the sports coordinator, Trevor Shillingford, a representative of the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association, and the Minister of Sports, Honorable Justina Charles. A ballorama amongst the champion houses will follow the opening ceremony. In football, LA Stars remained unbeaten in Group 4, while in Group 2, ACS Tarish United and Cupchis Barbershop Bafa State dropped 2 points, and Bafa Ambassadors are yet to win a match in Group 1 as action continued in the Dominica Football Association's Division 1 League on Wednesday evening. In the first match of a doubleheader at the Bafa State playing field, ACS Tarish United and Cupchis Barbershop Bafa State played to a 1-1 draw. Jomaya Timothy scored for Tarish United, while Denzel Lawrence scored for Bafa State. Public Relations Officer of the DFA, Gerald Judge, has more details on the second match of the evening.
LA Stars made it 4 wins in as many matches, with a 3-1 victory over Itafi United. Scott Hazel, Julian Newzeb, and Rich Bless scored for LA Stars. Kwame Carbon got the lone goal for Itafi, while at the Newton playing field, Malta India Harlem United edged out Bafford Ambassadors 2-1. Montel James and Lenica Edwards did the scoring for Harlem. Nigel Alexander converted for Ambassadors.
And in cricket, the St. Mary's Academy SMA on Tuesday emerged victorious over longtime rival the Dominica Grammar School DGS in secondary school cricket. Kasim Peltier's 104 runs, the first century in the 2015 United Insurance Under-20 Cricket Championship, was not enough to secure a win for his school, the DGS, in a match held at the Botanic Gardens. The boys of the DGS batted first and were all out on 87 runs in the first innings, while SMA batted second and were all out for 125. Batting in the second inning, DGS were bowled out for 113. At the end of the day's play, SMA were 22 for 1, meaning they won on first inning score. And that's it for tonight's sportscast. Tune in again tomorrow for more sports news.
That was Larry with the latest in sports. Now for a recap of tonight's headlines. Amit John Baptist receives this year's Marcel Jamal Fontaine Scholarship. Opposition United Workers' Party nominates former Commonwealth political advisor as Speaker of the House. And Brewery and Beverage Limited employees stage protest action while 3 college students barely escape a vehicular accident. In sports, owner of Musicland donates football gear to 3 secondary schools. And that's all the time we have for tonight. Drop us an email at media@767news.dm. Friend us on Facebook and be sure to like our 767 News page. From all of us on the 767 News production team, I'm Alicia George, wishing you a wonderful evening and thanks for watching.
Boom, Miss and I, it's my time to get on bad when I jam in at everybody. Come celebrate with me, but if you don't know me yet, don't worry, man, we go take a jam in a party. Yeah, put one hand in the air. 767 News.